just absolutely fucking horrific was yesterday. This is what we get. If I have to sit with this guy behind me, then you have to look at him too. What a brutal, I don't even think this was even conceived when we talked about creating the show, when we talked about doing the show. What a disaster last night was. Now, I'm just here to tell you that everything is about moving on and having short memories like goldfish or guppies or what have you, but just terrible, terrible. Do we have to show this? Do we have to show people this? Can't there be anything other than this? Oh, my God, this is horrible. Thumbs up, subscribe if you're still with me, by all means. Hey, by the way, also just want to remind you here that we got a lot going on. The one thing that we did hit yesterday, my goodness, the one thing, take a look at it, was the Guardian. 2 days in a row, I've hit this freebie here for you when it's come to this BetMGM thing. 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. As you know, I'm just letting you know, it's not all bad. It hasn't been all horrific. It's not just totally a catastrophe like we've seen so far here. All right, we do have some good. Some small, but at least some good. My God, this has been rough. All right, let's build a parlay. We're going to build a 3-leg parlay. We're going to hit you with some home runs, and then we're going to end with a little sprinkle NRFI. All right? Simple stuff here. We're talking about one guy in Michael Lorenzen for the Philadelphia Phillies who has made a big difference. Just his arrival here has made a nice improvement to the pitching staff. On top of that, with Lorenzen, you now have some major insurance because Aaron Nola is just he's losing it right now, just absolutely losing it. So you start to look at, where can you attack this Nationals team that split the doubleheader yesterday in Philadelphia? Lorenzen's come in. He's pitched exceptionally well in that lone start so far for Philadelphia. No reason against Washington to think that he takes any step back. Here's the key. Here it is. Bryce Harper. Daddy Bryce. All right. You all saw that great moment. Big Daddy Bryce. He's going to be the difference. The power is back. Let's get to that meet and three. First up, Philadelphia Phillies first 5 run line. We're going to lay runs here. Why? Because of Michael Lorenzen and now the presence, the power in that lineup brought to you by Bryce Harper, of course. So we love getting their first 5 run line, Philadelphia Phillies. Atlanta Braves first 5 money line. I understand that's a heavy ask, minus 280. Max Fried, the numbers for Fried so far have just been outstanding. And I think you look at a couple of things, mainly set 19-2, last 21 starts in this month. He's 10-1 on the road during that stretch. He's also 4-0 with a 4.7 ERA, with a 4.7 ERA and 0.78 WHIP this year on the road. So Max Fried comes in strong and should dictate everything against Pittsburgh, as we've seen Atlanta kind of struggle here. Acuna, I get it, no Acuna, but we'll see. Merrill Kelly, 6 Ks at plus 108. We just think this number's off, to be honest with you. You look at Arizona tonight hosting the Dodgers. There'll be some Ks in this lineup. We'll see what happens with JD. And, Max Muncy, 27.5, 31.8, 33.3 for Taylor. Outman, as I mentioned before. So you're going to have strikeouts in this lineup. Kelly already with a 26% K rate. Sign me up. Plus 391. We're going to hit this thing. All right. Lindquist be damned. We're going to hit this sucker. I'm sick and tired of going through this show and hitting everything else but a damn parlay and having him behind me mock what we're doing. Maybe you enjoy it. Maybe it's fun for you, but it's not fun for me. I got stuck with his background because I made a stupid bet last night that we wouldn't get swept out of the building. As I've mentioned to you just now, you can sign up at BetMGM. Look, we have other books here too, but BetMGM is the one. We've hit 2 straight risk-free, just bonus bets. Or whatever you want to call it, like your first bet's back to you if you miss, and we hit it. All right? We've hit it. 2 straight dogs. We just gave you Cleveland last night. 21 or older gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. There's a QR code there for you, too. It doesn't have to be this book. We do have other books below. The difference is that we're giving you 2 free months of the Odd Shopper Premium Discord on top of that. So there's some significant value there when you start to see some craziness go down. Craziness. All right, we can't brag forever. Oh, there's the Discord, by the way. Discord's been, yesterday was a rough one, but the Discord has been great to us so far. You can see just this thread of K-props. Yesterday was bad. There's nothing I can say. Yesterday was rough. All right, home run props. Let's get some home runs in here. Let's get some jacks in here. I'm excited for this one. I am. I think we've got a really good opportunity to open this up with that Dodgers game. So you look at one guy, and we always like to target history, successful history and such. You look at Merrill Kelly. Now, granted, we're going over Kelly's case, but there are a couple of guys, specifically Freddie Freeman, and look at this number that we found Freddie on, all right? But let me just explain. In the 25 appearances, 21 have counted it for at-bats, 5 doubles. He does only have 1 home run. It's not the easiest thing to get a jack on Merrill Kelly, which is baked in a little bit to these lines. You do have some Ks in there, too, but hitting .333, the power with the doubles and the lone jack, starting to hover, starting to circulate. You better sign me up right away. If I can get Freddie Freeman at plus 525, you better freaking believe it. We're going with the Freeman. Rafael Devers. Now, this against Jordan Lyles in the 17 at-bats, all counted, those appearances, 4 at-bats. You've got 3 doubles and a jack. He has not walked, which is great. So Jordan Lyles, in whatever situation, under all circumstances in those 17 at-bats, has not walked Rafael Devers. And that's a great spot to be in here. Look, we're getting some chalk numbers for the next 2 guys. I get it. But I'm going to attack short but sweet history with Devers against Jordan Lyles at 353. Again, no walks, 3 doubles. You have that lone jack. Great numbers there to attack at plus 310. Let's do it. Last, we go to the Odd Shopper Premium tool. I'll tell you more about that coming up. But, hey, Torque. Always love when we get a good number on Torque, plus 330. It's beating the market by about 30 points, so you can sign me up there, too. Detroit, we saw cooking there with a little gas, a little power, a little jack-happy power. And you know what? If the Torque's involved with some jack-happy power, I want to be there for it at plus 330. Quote me on that one. Absolutely. We got a ton of stuff there on the Odd Shopper Premium tool. I'll tell you more about that. But look, as far as the home runs are concerned, I've been telling you that you can be down with a record, but it's all about how many you hit. And it's all about what numbers you hit. You know, we hit a 10-1, and then that really helped us out significantly, exponentially. So I'll give you what the tool says before we get out of here. But remember, you know, you kind of have to sign up too. Can't just give you these plays just to give them to you and you don't do anything back in return, right? That wouldn't be fair. But we have a couple. Actually, I'll show you. You know, I told you I pulled that from Torque. I pulled from, of course, the Odd Shopper Premium tool. So we'll do that before we get out. Last, though, got to hit you with the 2-piece. And a biscuit. We got blanked yesterday. That was an embarrassment. First time that we got reverse swept since we started doing this show on the NRFI plays. So are you really going to show that thing again? Why? We showed it at the beginning. We lost 2.18 units. That's not good. Not good. I get it. It's awful. It's worse than not good. It's a disgrace. Rays, Cardinals. Let's look at this one. I think you've got an opportunity here. See this thing go scoreless, and we have a good number associated with it. But this is also about a little bit of a hold your breath scenario. Dakota Hudson has not arrived despite that last start where he looked pretty good. Jalen Beeks, in this case, look, you've got great numbers pitching to contact. It's just a walk here or there. Like that 11.2 walk rate is concerning. But you look at the X batting average, 217, X WOBA 301. Even the X slugging has been down. 23.7 K rate. That's fine. Jalen Beeks at home is a fine guy to back. It's Dakota Hudson. Can we get Hudson at that less than optimal time, at least in which he's pitched so far, to get over that hump and give us a scoreless first against the Rays on the road? Yes, we can. At plus money, too. And that's why, because of Dakota Hudson. Make no mistake. It ain't because of Jalen Beeks. That's for sure. YRFI in that Nats-Phillies game. Already told you that we like some areas there for the Phillies to get up in the first five. I mean, Kyle Schwarber, 2 jacks yesterday in the same game. So that's live now. Look, even the Nationals, this is not an impenetrable force of Michael Lorenzen by any means. Mackenzie Gore is going to have to strike out the side. This is going to be tough for both teams to see their pitcher keep it scoreless. Again, would love for the Phillies to be up comfortably in that first five. I think they will, but you're going to see some offense for sure in this first inning. Rockies, Brewers, we shopped that from the Odd Shopper Premium tool. This is all available to you. Home runs, YRFIs, all of that's available on this tool. And we got a really good number here. Rockies, Brewers, YRFI, a little earlier start. But again, you're here for my two. I'll just show you the advantages of using the tool. If you wanted to put them together, you can. You don't have to, not necessarily necessary by any means. So plus 107 for that Rays NRFI, Phillies YRFI minus 113. And then you have that Odd Shopper link in there. All right, we got a lot of action today. It simply can't be worse than it was. I refuse to let it be worse than it was. Not going to be me. I haven't slept. Look at this. Look at this. Look at me. Look at me. Look at what they did to my eyes, Mick. It's terrible. This is what happens. I'm not even going to tell you the monkey tilting going on with Shohei last night, just in my bed, sobbing and thinking, well, this is the night he gets 3 hits for sure. Just punch me in the face. Seriously. Can you just do this? Is it going to take you too long to get up and do that? We're not going to have enough time to finish the video. I told you, look, there are home run plays. I'm giving you the home run plays before I even showed you the slide. That's not bad, right? Not bad at all. 70% off your first month. That's less than a cup of coffee. If not, you're drinking the wrong stuff. We'll beat the books. Anything you want. Football's right around the corner. At least get in right now. All right? Appreciate you all. Are you really going to come over here and hit me? Get out of here.